Okay, so I just watched the documentary Ashley Madison, Sex, Lies, and Cyber Attacks on Netflix, and I don't know if this is as scintillating a story as it's made out to be. So the basics of it are a bunch of consenting adults joined a website so they could have an affair on their spouse. It's not great, but like, people are doing it anyway. And then we have to spend 3 episodes listening to this very bland YouTube couple talk about how they're forgiving each other. The best part of this guy was that every time he was like, I didn't do it. I'm like a good guy. I didn't do it. Then he's like, well, but the massage parlors and the dance clubs, the blah, blah. You're like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. And then I was just like, whoa. And she forgave him for all of it, which is her prerogative. I have no problem with that. What I really wanted to spend more time on with this documentary is the dominatrix lady and her husband. Why did we spend so much time with this YouTube couple and not more time with the dominatrix lady and her husband? She's like baking cookies and talking about having affairs, and then her husband comes home and it's the other guy that was having affairs, and then she's like, I'm a dominatrix. And I was like, ooh, and then we just never heard from her ever again. She was the most fascinating part of this entire show. Can we go back and just learn more about her, please? Yes, there was a data breach, and yes, a bunch of celebrities are bummed out, but like, and then you brought in the Jesse James lady. She was really interesting, and people were like using her username, and then we just like never talked about that ever again. And then they just get to the end and they're like, yeah, we don't really know who hacked it. It's like, well, what was the point? I think it was the CEO's wife. That's my theory. You see her on those Today Show interviews and she's like sitting there. She hired somebody to do it, and she probably got some crypto hacker to steal all this money too. I don't know how that works. I watched it. It was fine. Who was your favorite person? Who did you wish we spent more time with? Did you like the YouTube guy? Dominatrix lady. Let's go back to her.